Hello, my beautiful diamonds, TikTokers, and my Teletubby, SheilaTruelove here with you. Tell me, what is your thoughts when it comes to a 22-year-old and she already has 6 children and she's out here on these dating sites looking for another man? What? How the hell are you 22 and you already have 6 kids? Wow. I remember my first husband, because I've been married 2.5. And when I say the 0.5, I was engaged to be married again. But thank you, Jesus, I dodged that bullet. Thank you so much. He wanted 6 children. I had a son and daughter. That was it. When you have a boy, a girl, that's good. Some people say 3, 2.5, whatever. No. And I end up being a single mother. Can you imagine if I would have had 6 kids? I would have been like this in a loony bin. My mom had 6 children. I have 5 brothers, and I'm the only girl. Do you know how hard it was for a woman trying to raise boys to be a man? My mother was a miracle. She was awesome. Child. Anyway, let me share this with you. Now, she's sitting up here. She says that no man wants her because she has 6 kids. Do you really have time for another man, honey, when you have 6 children? It is what it is.
The only place. A 22-year-old mother says no man wants her because she got 6 kids at the age of 22. Of course no man wants a relationship with you. Do they want you physically? Yes, that's how you got 6 kids. But of course no man wants a relationship with a 22-year-old woman who has 6 kids. That's 6 responsibilities that he will have to eventually take on that he had no hand in creating. And I'm saying bare minimum, she at least probably has 3 baby daddies, if not more. Most times when a man is looking for a woman to call his own, he need a woman with a good head on her shoulders who make good decisions. You at 22 years old with 6 kids is not you making good decisions. Almost any dude who wanted to sleep with you without protection, you let them. And not only did you let them, you had their kid.
Wow.
That's how you have 6 kids at 22, which means you had to start having kids at like 16 and have one each year for you to have 6 kids at 22. I'm a 34-year-old man with 5 kids and also married. You already passed me. Of course no man wants you. You make bad decisions. Who's not to say that you're not still in love with one or all of your baby fathers, and they can come back at any given time, and there'll be a whole headache, and a man will never truly have a say-so over them children or you, because you don't make the best decisions. No man wants to be with a woman who can't make good decisions, because at any given time, she can just go do whatever she wants. A 22-year-old mother says no man wants her because she got 6 kids at the age of 22.
Come on already. Like, he's right, and more than likely she has 3 or 4 different baby daddies. I mean, the first time you make a mistake, people can make a mistake. The first time, maybe the second time, because maybe you were in long-term relationships, and each of these relationships that you thought was permanent and going somewhere, and this character wanted a baby, whatever, child. Oh! Let me share this with you. My sovereign woman. Because I was listening to something she was saying of how a lot of women are giving birth to their oppressors. I don't agree 100% with what she says. As you know, I love her very much and I have nothing but the highest of respect for her. Some of the things I don't agree with fully, but a lot of the things she says, she's on point. Let me check this out. Hold on, guys. Where's my baby at? Here she is.
I love this comment so much because I talked about this a few times in a few videos. And in several of my live streams, right? I'm going to try to put this into perspective for you guys to really understand what's happening here. As a woman who's giving birth to sons, you are birthing your future oppressors. There are so many women who came before me who have said this, and y'all blew it off and y'all called them extreme. But nobody's extreme. If you really stop to think about it, you're birthing your oppressors. Who are the number one oppressors of women and girls? Men. So when you have a son and he's this cute little baby, he's gonna grow up and either be the ones making these laws that restrict women's rights and girls' rights, or he's going to be a pusher, the average man who works at the microwave factory, who's going to perpetuate this patriarchy. See how that works? So your son is either going to grow up to make the laws that oppress women and girls, or they're not going to have any power. Let's be real. Like 99% of y'all sons are just going to work at the microwave factory, right? But even though they don't have any power, they're going to help perpetuate patriarchy. They're going to be the ones on podcasts and social media talking about we need to go back to the 20s and the 50s when women couldn't vote and women couldn't have.
I understand where she's coming from. At the same time, I don't agree with everything she says, because you do have some men who are pro-feminist. You have, Biden, he's running for office again, and he's saying that he's going to try to overthrow the Roe versus Wade. And you have a lot of men who support women having the rights to have control over their own body. And you never know if you're giving birth to a son who's going to make the difference in this world. I gave birth to a son and he's amazing. Eldas Majesty. Check out his channel and then come back and tell me you birthing your oppressor. No. Because all men are not like that. You have some men, you giving birth to a man who's going to stand up for women. I think we've seen numerous videos where we have a lot of men who are speaking out. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. I'll be back to my baby. Hold on, baby. You have some men who are keeping it real with women. So here we are.
I ain't gonna lie, man. A lot of y'all dudes, y'all be irritating as a motherfucker, man. Because the only time y'all respect a woman is when she letting you do what the fuck you want to do, letting you play in her face, letting you manipulate her, letting you control the way she think and the way she motherfucking move. Other than that, y'all ain't got no respect for no motherfucking woman. See, y'all idea of a good woman is somebody that shut the fuck up and bow down and kiss your motherfucking ass, even though you're not worthy of her treat you and respect you like the man of the motherfucking house. So when she got them, showed that masculine energy because you ain't being masculine enough, when she steps up and you put her in a position to be the man of the goddamn house, so she has no choice but to move like the man of the motherfucking house. What about that don't y'all fucking understand? If you just be a man, I promise you she'll be a woman. She don't need a whole breakdown of what a woman should be doing or what a woman should talk like, how a woman should do her hair. None of that it should concern you as a man, because that's none of your fucking business at the end of the day. If you don't care for a woman that wears extensions and weaves and lashes and shit, then don't speak on those type of women. Go date the women that you seek to motherfucking have for your life. It's that simple. That's it. That's all. You don't tear down the ones that you don't care to date. Because you got men out there that are happy with a woman that wear abundant makeup, lash, and toenail polish and all that other shit that y'all be crying about. That shit really irrelevant at the end of the day. It's all about her heart and her motherfucking mindset. And I don't know why y'all can't get this shit. But at the end of the day, in order to get respect, you gotta give it. So stop asking them to respect your ass as a man when you ain't respecting her as a motherfucking woman. Yeah, you gotta give it to get it. Yeah, that shit earned, nigga. At the end of the day, it don't matter because you was a man. If you're a man, then act like they conduct yourself and watch your motherfucking mouth when you talking to women, nigga. I said what the fuck I said. For sure, free game. I ain't gonna lie, man. A lot of y'all dudes,
his words are a bit harsh. Yeah, he's a little rough. But he said what he said. He stands on what he said. So you can't say that all men are birthing your oppressors, because you have a lot of men, especially thanks to social media and thanks to the internet, especially YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, even Clapper, big view. Men are starting to understand women, and they're starting to see why a lot of women are the way they are. Like we have here, let me see.
I'm going to lose a lot of my male followers behind this, but I don't give a fuck. She's not stuck up. She's smartened up. These women never had an issue with dealing with men who were less fortunate or staying down with men who were going through hard times. The issue is they was dealing with bum-ass men who were never going to get on their feet. They were never going to level up. And then the sad part is those one or two men that actually decided to level up, as soon as they got their money right, they decided to leave them for other women or other races. That's why these women don't want to take chances on you. And God forbid you're 35, 40, 45, 50. You are a waste.
No, he's absolutely right. Like, I don't take no chance with no black man. I don't support their channel. I don't support nothing that they sell. When it comes to getting my grandchildren or nephews or whatever haircuts, I take them to a woman's salon and let them get haircuts. I don't support no black man until I see who he's dating and who he's supporting. Because why should I help you make a come up so you could just try to destroy your own race and your own nation of women? What sense does that make? So like he said, when these men, he's speaking about black men, make a come up, what do? They go and make points for the other team. That's like being on a football team and your basketball team, and you, instead of you helping your team make points and win the game, you helping the other team. That's crazy.
Of time. You failed a long time ago. Nobody's trying to sign up to keep struggling. And I know why they don't want to struggle, because they figure I leveled me up. I got my shit together. They want to be in their soft girl era. They want to be pampered. And it's not about money, but you so fucking broke, you can't even afford to pay attention. The thing that y'all don't know is that these women aren't hard up for money, and they're not even pressed for money. But you bum-ass dudes can't even provide the things that are free. Time, attention, orgasms, affection, a listening ear, patience, and...
When he said orgasms, it's true. I didn't know that 70% of women never really had an orgasm. You know, like vaginally. Maybe if he goes down on her, sloppy toppy down below, or when she has her rabbit, or like I have the rabbit and the rose, honey. Once a week I take care of myself because I don't want to be walking around stressed out and all freaked out. Yeah, and I have multiple orgasms. You know, like with men, their corn on the cob and their eggplant, it has an expiration date on it. You know, and then they have issues, penis rings, injections, and pills, and popping pills, and it's issues, you know what I'm saying? And if he's a good man, you don't mind working with him through it. But anyway, yeah. Or like he says, you don't even give her the bare minimum, which is attention. I don't need that much attention. I'm not that girl personally. I don't need it because I'm too busy. But you have a lot of women who are kind of needy, if you want my real the truth, needy and require a lot, man, really. But back to my point. I don't want to lose track. Not all men are your oppressors. There are some men who are waking up to the fact that there's a lot of rotten, no good dudes out here. The reason women are the way they are, and as hard as they are, is because of the treatment that they have received from a lot of these men. But I still say women can shut this down anytime we choose to, sweetheart. Just leave him alone. The first time he disrespects you, cheat on you, abuse you, that's the last time. Most women should be like me. I'm one and done. You got one time to cross me, and you're done. And you know how hard it is to find good quality people in this world today? It's a challenge, honey. Good luck.
So forth and so forth. My book, Complicationships, is available now. The link is in the bio. Am I lying? I'm going to lose a lot of my male...
Are you lying? Where is my other one? Where he was sitting around. This is a good one.
With masculine women with children.
Why is she masculine?
Because she's had to raise the kids alone. Not one woman,
So
brother.
tell me,
a whole community.
So you mean to tell me the only woman I could look forward in my life is a masculine woman that has kids by other men?
No,
that's what I have to look forward to.
But I'm telling you, black men are responsible for her being masculine because we have not helped her raise them children. She got masculine because she had to become masculine in order to deal with the rape, the abuse, the domestic violence, the disappointments that men had in her life, and also raising those kids and have to take care of herself all at the same time. The black woman has been the be-all, end-all in our community for half of a century, and now we want to turn around and say because she didn't do it perfectly enough or remain feminine enough where she had to absorb our responsibilities plus her own, that's insensitive and disingenuous.
Happen with masculine women.
I'm loving this. You know, so this is why I'm trying to get my beautiful, the sovereign woman. You know, not all men are your oppressors. You have some men who are out here fighting just as hard for women as women are. Because a lot of these men are waking up to see that this is crazy. And what's helping them to wake up, they have daughters out here now. They have their mother who's back out there in that arena, that lion's den, the world, if you will, the jungle. And now they're trying to help women wake up. Let me go back to my baby.
I love this comment so much because I talked about this a few times in a few videos in several of my live streams, right? I'm going to try to put this into perspective. These laws was once a cute, cuddly little son that I can assure you the mother or father never thought that they were going to be the ones to grow up, oppress women, harm women, take away women's rights, our little girls, our little boys, our women, right? SA, y'all know what I'm saying, right? Unalive people, you know, over in certain parts of Africa, they're still doing the cutting of the clitoris, right? And stuff like that of little girls. Like, why are y'all worried about little girls?
Yeah, the reason why they cut out the clitoris is because they don't want her to enjoy sex. You know, that's the part of a woman that you have to stimulate in order for her to go to the promised land, if you know what I mean. Now, I remember being around my uncles, and they was telling me that women are not supposed to enjoy sex. They were supposed to lay still for it. What? Now, that's cray-cray. Because we're going to be busting all kind of clits.
Clitoris. Like, I don't really understand that. But they're still doing this stuff, right? Y'all's sons are the ones destroying the planet. Y'all sons, right? Now, if you guys are like, I already know a lot of you guys are going to say, well, you guys need you need our seed to procreate. Well, actually, they're showing that there's like a DNA genetic fluid that is like a fertilizer that they can extract from a woman's bone marrow and fuse that with the woman's egg and boom, a baby. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take for them to start like really.
I don't think so, sweetheart. Good luck with that one. That ain't happening. Well, we don't need heterosexual men, I'm trying to say, because you have a lot of gay men, a lot of queer, because they say queer is acceptable to say queer, because my son is gay. And I said, is the terminology queer offensive? No. A lot of men prefer to be called queer or gay, but my son is celibate, because he's on his spiritual journey. But we don't need heterosexual men for babies, not anymore. We don't need you for your money either. What I need a man for, what I would like, and I don't want marriage, as you already know, but take the spiritual lead, honey. Keep building me up spiritually. Educate me. Teach me new things. That's where I find you to be useful.
Marketing this and showing this, but if you guys haven't figured it out yet, women technically don't need you guys to procreate anymore. Now, if y'all want to keep...
I love you, babe, but yeah, you do. You need it. But like I said, it's not about the men who are implanting the seed. It's up to the woman whether she keeps the seed or not. So truth be told, the reason why we're all walking around and breathing is because of our mothers. That's why the Bible says in Proverbs, do not forsake the instruction of your mom. And the thing is, we're the reason you're breathing. So when they want to talk about men made this, men created this, men created, honey, the only way you was able to create that is because I didn't decide to take the morning after pill, or I decided not to go and have this, you already know what's up. with abortions. And even if they ban it, women are always going to find a will. Wherever there's a will, there's always going to be a way. So without women, baby, you wouldn't even be breathing.
Procreating with these males, go right ahead. Like I said, I'm not really affected by that all that much. The only way this type of stuff affects me is because when I walk outside, I have to worry about being R'd and SA'd by y'all's sons. I have to worry about being harassed by y'all's sons, right? I don't know if I'm going to be unalive this week because of y'all's sons. When we talked about a while back that the only reason why going outside at night is terrifying is because of people's sons, males, y'all's sons. I'm going to keep saying this. Women and girls and other men too are going to grow up to be afraid of y'all's sons.
And I understand where she's coming from, but it's also y'all's sons who a lot of men stepped in to protect you. But I understand what she's saying. When you go outside at night, you're not afraid you're going to be attacked by children or women. You don't have major locks on your door carrying pepper spray or got weapons in your house to protect yourself against women and children. It's the men that you are protecting yourself from, and you got a valid point. Excellent point. At the same time, it's somebody's son that steps up sometime and put a hurting on some circus clown who puts his hand on women. And don't you ever think about hurting a child, because you have a lot of these women's sons who's not having it. We do have some soldiers and some kings, real kings, that are out there. I would say between 1% and 5%. But as you see, there are a lot of men who are having a serious change of heart when it comes to...
They say when a man is messing with more than one woman, he gets mean to the one he's lying to. This is the truth.
That's not the one. I don't want that one, baby. Hold on, guys. Let me see if I can find another dude who... Well, they're all over on TikTok, and especially... I don't know if this is it.
Would y'all like to see how perverted and how disgusting and how sick men are? Because I don't think you ladies actually understand how perverted men are. I think you ladies think when we say men who watch porn, or I think y'all ladies think it's a joke when we say men will date you to get close to your child. I think y'all ladies take a lot of what we say about men and y'all say, it's not all men. Is it not? Well, here's some statistics for you about how twisted men are. Bad Baby reveals she has made over $57 million in 3 years from OF.
$57 million. You know what that is? Only fans. $57 million in 3 years. Who's supporting that? Who's throwing her money? We already know what's up with that.
She joined when she turned 18. She joined OF when she turned... As soon as she turned 18, she joined OF. Bad Baby.
Hey, guys. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I'm going on OnlyFans. I got to do something. I'm going to put on me a maid's outfit. And I'm just going to clean around in these lingerie. As long as they ain't touching me. I'm on my way, baby. 57 million in 3... What? I'm only joking. You won't see. I was thinking about OnlyFans, but I was going to do my feet. Because people are always saying how beautiful my feet are. So I was going to get me some new high heels, different chains, leather boots, whatever the hell, dude. Lotion myself up, child. And before you know it, is that Miss Truelove? We recognize you, Miss Truelove. We see your feet.
Yeah, 18 years old. Has made more money from OF than like 4 or 5 professional athletes combined. And do you know who spent most of their money to make those purchases? Men. And when I say most, I mean all. All of her customers were men. All of her customers were men. Had to be. You can't convince me that a woman bought her her OF. No, absolutely not. These were men who were preying on her when she was 16, 15, whatever years old, and they finally had access. They finally had access to whatever they was looking for, whatever they wanted to purchase it for, and they just gave Bad Baby generational wealth. On her end of things, she capitalized off of men who are disgusting. On these men's side of things, that does not tell y'all how dangerous men are. She made generational wealth in less than a year. In 3 years, her net worth has probably quadrupled. And these are all premeditated fantasies that men are purchasing her OF for. Every single OF purchase of hers come from a man that was trying to see her or was fascinated with her when she was a little girl, when she was a child. Probably way back when she was on the Dr. Phil show. Once she went viral, they probably been on her. Ben wanted her to make a OF. Ben wanted her to make something, put herself out there like that. She capitalized off of it. But the system of masculinity, I don't think you ladies truly understand or grasp the concept of what I just said in this entire video.
Yeah, I heard you. I hear you.
I don't think y'all understand that she just made generational wealth off of the perversion of men. Do you know how many men had to make a purchase for her to do that? I'm not gonna lie. I tip my hat to her. Because that was a very calculative and...
Well, yeah, you know, my thing is you hear a lot of men say that they want decent women. Where are all the good women? Where are all the, women who have morals and decency? Men don't want no damn decent woman, child. Why do you think the porno industry is a trillion dollar industry? OnlyFans or OF, whatever. These women are becoming millionaires overnight. If I was materialistic and if I wasn't a Christian, honey, even though I don't think I would be, exploiting myself like that, I'd rather be a waitress where I could work and make maybe $300 or $400 a night, $500 a night, being one hell of a waitress. And I get a kick out of waitressing because I just like serving people. That's something I like. At the same time, what is my point of this? Is morals. Woman who's 22 with 6 goddamn kids, what? Different baby daddies all over the place. Men need to definitely change their morals, their values, and their decency. Why aren't you paying women that kind of money when she's a good homemaker? She's an amazing wife. She goes to church. She's on God and Jesus' team. She has one hell of a ministry. She's helping to build people up spiritually. How come you're not making it rain? Excuse me, my allergies are acting up. You're not making it rain for that. Huh? How come, man? Excuse me, my darlings. Let me make adjustments here so when I go on OnlyFans. No. But like I'm saying, darling, you got to try to find people who have morals, As for the girls going around here having men's babies, allowing men to just use your womb to plant their seed. No. Listen to Auntie Sheila. That's a no-go. And also listen to Auntie Sheila. Don't forget, you shouldn't be stuck raising these kids by yourself. Get joint custody or hand those kids over to the man and tell the court I'll pay child support based on my salary. So if you ain't making all that much, you ain't got that much to give. You got video chat where you can see the kids, read story time, press a button, the kids have you. You don't have to be stuck with all them damn 6 kids. Where's their daddy? Anyway, I wanted to share this with you. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle. Make better choices. Is that my lipstick on my teeth? Ooh, child.